say that I have a good team leading skills, like leadership skills and motivating skills, which makes my team to achieve the greatest things.
Okay. So you motivated and oiled up your team, is that right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Right. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah. Can we do a behavioral interview? I really want to
Okay.
do that.
If I think if you don't mind, I could do that because I don't have confidence in me.
I have confidence in you, though. That's what's important.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm
All
ready.
right. What do you want to go into? Game dev, embedded, quant? What do you want to go into?
Uh, uh, Basically, I want to first. I started to learn C++ plus plus to become a quant. Then I came to know about my skills. Then I forgot about it. Oh,
All right.
okay.
I'm going to ask you for your name as part of this interview. You don't have to give me your real name. What do you want to call yourself as your fake name?
Fake name
Yeah.
Trump.
Trump?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, hi, Mr. Trump. My name is Tomer. I'm a recruiter at XYZ Company. I wanted to start off by understanding a bit more about your current background. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi. I'm Trump. I'm a graduate from XYZ University. Throughout my academics, I have accomplished several achievements like participating in XYZ competitions, and I have a stronger expertise in programming, data structures, and deep architectures. And I have proven work experience in having an internship in XYZ company, working as a embedded dev. So I think my experience and my qualities will be a good fit for this company.
Okay. Why do you want to work at this company?
Uh, After knowing about this trim, I have been keep on watching about their work-life balance and working culture, and I have gone through several projects of the company, and I have got to know about that they were working on the top edge tech edge tech technologies. So I'm a bit more curious to work in the top end technologies.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, obviously, we have a lot of candidates that are applying to this role that are all equally as passionate. So, can you tell me
Yeah.
why we should hire you as opposed to somebody else?
Because I know there are a lot of candidates are hard workers, but the consistency matter. I have, for example, in my real case, I have been applying for a competition since my childhood. I have been keep on rejecting since consecutive 6 years, but I haven't stopped yet. I have keep on improving myself and keep on applying it because the consistency matters. So when we adopt new technology, I work hard, but I work consistently to get know about it and bring a good sense in the film.
Okay. Something that I don't like are surprises. And so I want to know more about you. Tell me something that would lead me to not hire you.
Uh, I don't think any stuff like that because everything can be changed and everything. Even if I don't know something, I could be that I will be always ready to learn and put my full work on it. So I don't think any point of not hiring me. Uh, but I could say why you have to hire me though.
Okay, why do we have to hire you? Today's video sponsor is me with GetCrack.io. If you're looking to learn C++ or Python with an emphasis on the world of quantitative trading, GetCrack.io offers that, but it isn't just that anymore. We also have content for traders and hardware engineers. If you take a look at this beginner C++ roadmap though, with an emphasis on the development side, you'll see that we have collated resources for you to learn C++ with accompanying questions and problems to fortify that understanding. Now, these aren't only random questions and problems, they're ones that have been asked at companies that you might want to work at. We have the most fresh question bank out there, sourced by members of my Discord community that have sat through these interviews. We also have quant games for traders, very modern Optiver style games, and we also have quizzes that mimic OAs and allow you to benchmark yourself to see where you rank against other people. Make sure to check it out.
Like I'm a kind of person who involves in a particular problem until it finishes. I don't keep my hand in several problems. I focus on a problem until it gets finished. So This makes me target a problem, unique problem, and find out the unique solutions for it.
Okay, can you give me an example, please?
Basically, I'm from India. We have a national level hackathon here. Like all the university students and graduates can apply to the hackathon. It's so prestigious. 10K teams apply for the hackathon, and only 1K teams will be got finalized. Our team got finalized, but we are competing against graduates, team of graduates. They have a lot of knowledge in it, lot of knowledge in the domain we are working on, but we are third year students. So I was a team lead. When our students saw the other teams work, they got oh, we are not gonna do this. But I keep on motivating them, and I find a unique problem in their graduates project. So I keep on fixing that in our own project, so we can showcase our point. So as a result, we won the hackathon. So focus on the unique things, which makes a great progress.
Okay, we'll get back to that a little later. I wrote some notes down. Can you tell me about a time
Okay.
where you had a disagreement with a coworker or teammate and how you handled it?
Uh, I could continue with this hackathon
The
experience.
hackathon's a bit
Like,
played out. Let's talk about something new.
okay, can I share my experience during my final year project work in
Yeah,
my
that works
institute?
too. Yeah.
It's like a group of three people working on my project. And I had the idea, I had a core idea of the project, but I don't know completely about the stack, which we don't know. But my both of my friends have much knowledge on it, so they keep on changing the ideas according to their knowledge. But I didn't like that,
Okay.
so I become a conflict, and they thought that we are gonna leave the team. So I got to know about that, and I spoke with them. No, we shouldn't do things which brings ease to our project. We have to work hard and showcase our uniqueness, so we have to achieve the unachievable. I kept motivating them to do the unachievable things. It worked. We completed the project.
You kept motivating them to do what?
Motivating them to do the unachievable things. They said, my idea doesn't gonna work. It's like we can't do that in the particular timeline. So we had a conflict. Like I said, we can do it, but they said no. We know the stack. We definitely said that doesn't gonna work. But I said we could do that. I know your potential. Like I kept motivating them, and I kept uh sugarcoating them. Exactly. Like
You oh
uh
you
to
you sugar coated them.
I tried to make them feel confident and overpowered. So let them do the unachievable task.
Did you also oil them up?
No, I was trying to say like that. I kept motivating them to do the task which they said couldn't be achievable.
Okay, that's
Then I
interesting that
spoke with
you have that motivational skills. So effectively, you gaslit them into using a stack they didn't know because it would benefit you. Is that right?
no, it's not like I don't know I don't know anything about the stack, but my friends know everything about the stack. I had only the core idea, like a theoretical idea. But
Oh,
the guys with the stack knowledge said it is unachievable. So
I
they
see.
said we have to change the idea. But I kept motivating them, and I kept explaining the concepts clearly to them. So we did it.
Something that I'm interested in knowing as well is what sort of questions you have for me as your interviewer. Sorry, before we even get to the questions that you have for me, I want to know, is there anything you wish I would have asked you but I didn't ask you?
I think you'd be asking about my achievements.
Okay, so you would have hoped that I would have asked you a bit about your achievements.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll ask you that. What sort of achievements would you like to highlight?
I like my greatest achievement is like I have participated in the ICPC Gold Finals.
Oh wow, okay.
Getting there means a lot of hard work and patience. I also been leading the team there. I basically uh, I have to say that I have a good team leading skills, like leadership skills and motivating skills, which makes my team. to achieve the greatest things.
Okay. So you motivated and oiled up your team, is that right?
Yeah.
Got it. Um, it's interesting that you're an ICPC World Finalist, but you're having difficulty finding a job. Why do you think that is?
Even though I got into ICPC finals, it doesn't mean that every job will align with my passion.
Okay, that's a good one.
So I was keep on searching for the job which keeps aligned with my passion, my career growth and everything. I look for a firm that have a good work-life balance, good technology and good people in it.
Okay, and what would you say before we wrap up the interview? What would you say are some of your passions?
My passion is I have a base like I know C++, I know operating system, I know networks. It's my base and I love it. So I don't switch on to incoming new technologies. I will switch on to the new technologies which have a base on C++, networks and OS.
Mm. So you're saying you haven't found a job that mixes all those up in an appropriate way, is that right?
Yeah, I love to do like DPD, that network optic low latency development. But I found that this frame works mainly on it, and I love it.
All right.
So I
I'm interested what your compensation expectations are.
basically I think it could be like an industrial standard. I don't have expectations of large numbers because this job aligns with my passion, and I love to work in this frame.
Okay.
I would be happy. I would be happy if you offer me a good compensation in the industrial level. Yeah.
Okay. Um. All right. What questions do you have for me?
I've already mentioned that I have a passion in this thing. So how your friend like makes my career more progressive?
Say that again. Sorry.
Uh,
How does my what?
how does my role in this frame gets progress in 5 years?
And you said
Why
your role in the spring. I didn't get the S word.
how my role like how my role in this frame get my career progress in 5 years?
Your role in the sorry. Your role in the spring. What's the second? A sprint.
No, no, like my role in this company.
Oh, okay. Okay, in the company. Yeah, that's a good
Uh,
question. So we'll start you off at like as a, at a junior position with the baby oil, and then we'll move you up within a year or two to an intermediate level where you'll be taking on a lot more responsibility and managing applications. You'll be an application owner. The applications that you'll be owning as well will be closer to the proximity of oil and risk. As you have more proprietary information regarding how we produce the oil and who we lather it on, then you will get not only higher compensation, but also the tech stack and independence you'll be working on is going to be much larger. So you'll become more senior in not only your title but also your knowledge. Does that make sense?
yeah, it sounds cool.
Okay. What other questions do you have for me?
Apart from the compensation, etc., apart from the perks, like how would you? I have heard about the work-life balance and work culture of the company. Uh, does it does it be the same as I heard? Tell me
Yeah.
about like two lines about the work-life balance.
Yeah. So on average, we work around 40 hours a week, and lather the other two. We also love having celebrations and parties together, so we'll throw a Diddy party every now and then in the office in order to kind of better understand each other, become more intimate with your staff and coworkers. We also have really cool amenities like massages once a week provided by a third party company affiliated with Diddy himself. And we will
Okay.
also provide you with like compensation in terms of non-cash compensation. Like maybe you want to go and buy a book on, whatever educational thing that you want. We'll
Okay.
pay for that. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, it makes more sense to me, and it sounds so cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty
And I
nice.
appreciate it. Yeah. So like whatever course I wish to take to improve my knowledge, I would be granted for that.
Yeah, we'll expense it. You just have to run it by HR and then run it by Diddy too, and then
Oh,
he'll expense it for you.
oh, it sounds so great.
Yep.
Okay, I'm very happy to be here. happy to be a part of this company after hearing these kind of work and good stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I
the next steps is to just meet Diddy in his office, and after I pass him the right information about you and what you're looking for, we'll let you know by email about what to do next.
Yes, cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I think I gave my best. Do you have any feedback for me?
Yeah, I actually wrote a bunch of stuff. So let's start off with the tell me about yourself right at the beginning. So your tell me
Okay.
about yourself was decent, but it needs to tell a story. It needs to say where you started, where you're going, and why you're here. So it should be
Oh,
something along the lines of this is what I studied in school. After studying in school, I gained an interest in this in field, like embedded or game dev or whatever, as a result of
oh,
whoever. Maybe you met your uncle, started teaching you how about stock investing, and then that's what interested you in the world of technology and trading, right? So find something
oh,
like a trigger that really interests you in the field itself, and then expand on it. So I took that interest outside of school by building
oh,
my own pet projects to do X, Y, and Z.
oh,
And as a result, I was able to achieve X, Y, and B. And now that's when you tie it back to the company itself. So now you say, I'm looking to broaden my horizons by expanding on my interests in pursuing a role here at firm, whatever the company's name is. Does that make sense so far?
okay.
Yours was
Yeah,
more
it's
like a
correct.
why
Means
should we? Yours was more of a why should we hire you as opposed to tell me about yourself.
I I would I will work on it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Another thing. So let's go to the next question. I think I asked you something related to like, um, why do you want to work here? You talked about like the tech, I believe. No, what was why do you want to? Yeah, I think it was why do you want to work here. You talked at Oiled Up Diddy Incorporated. You talked about the fact that the tech stack is next level, and you could be on the tip of the spear, and the firm culture is good.
Yeah,
Those are all good points. I usually tell people think of one thing related to the company, one thing related to the industry, one
okay,
thing maybe or maybe not the
okay.
industry, one thing related to like something you've heard about the company, one thing you know about the company, and one thing somebody said about the company.
Uh, uh, if I want to add a point to that, I would say that I would be a part of a market leader, like making the company as a market leader.
Yeah, don't do that because if you single that's actually a bit egotistical because you're not going to single-handedly make the company a market leader.
Oh,
Wait, did you say you know the
I'm
company is a market leader or that you're going to make it a market leader?
Oh, if we say that, if the company, I would be a part of the market leader.
Oh no,
I'm terming the company as a market leader.
that's good. That's good to say. Um,
Yeah,
because it shows that you've done your research, that it's like a top whatever company, meaning that you get access to.
yeah,
But the thing is, you don't just say that they're good so you want to work there. Like they're good, and because they're good, you can get certain benefits. One of the benefits is you can work with like top of the line people, right? People that are
yeah.
extremely
A
intelligent,
great minds. I
like
could work
Diddy.
with the great minds in the industry.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Diddy, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Um. So the other question I think I asked you is like, and you actually answered this question better than I thought. I asked you, why should we not hire you? And you're like, I don't think you should not hire me. Like, there's no reason to not hire me, which is a bit like
Yeah,
direct in a strange way. I usually like to spin it by
yeah.
giving them actually something that's a weakness of mine and then explaining why I turned that weakness into a strength. But you like straight up did the
Yeah.
Chad move and said like, nah, there's no reason
Mm.
for you to think like that.
Uh, uh, I said it because we have some classes on our placements about speaking to the HRs,
Oh,
training
okay.
sessions. So they taught us like if you say your weakness, if the HR has some knowledge about that, he keep on grilling on you to reject you.
Yeah, that's right.
So don't ever say that. So
Yeah.
I get I train like this.
No, that's right. That's good.
Yeah.
And then you effectively turn that question into why am I strong?
Yeah.
Well, that's really good.